Here's a list of 95 actors and actresses who sadly left us under heartbreaking circumstances. May their souls rest in peace. As a tribute, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Peter Duell, born February 24, 1940. Peter Duell was an American actor best known for his role in the TV Western series Alias Smith and Jones. He also appeared in Love on a Rooftop. Peter struggled with alcoholism and was frustrated with his work in television. On December 31, 1971, Peter quietly stepped away from it all. His death underscores the personal battles that many actors face despite outward success. Freddie Prinze, born Frederick Carl Pruetzel on June 22, 1954, Freddie Prinze was an American comedian and actor best known for the TV series Chico and the Man. He became famous as a stand-up comedian at a very young age. Despite his success, Freddie struggled with drug addiction and depression. Tragically, he chose to say goodbye on January 29, 1977, at the age of 22. His story is a sad reminder of the pressures faced by young stars and the importance of mental health support. Art Accord, born on April 17, 1890, Art Accord was an American silent film actor and rodeo champion. He gained fame in westerns such as The Setup, 1926, and Winners of the West, 1921. After struggling with personal difficulties, Accord chose to say goodbye on January 4, 1931, in Chihuahua, Mexico. Peg Entwistle, born Millicent Lillian Entwistle on February 5, 1908, in London, England, Peg Entwistle was a promising stage actress who moved to Hollywood in pursuit of fame in films. Despite having small roles, her dreams of stardom never fully materialized. After enduring immense personal and professional struggles, she quietly stepped away from it all on September 16, 1932, leaving behind a poignant note that expressed her feelings of despair. Karl Dane, Rasmus Karl Thorkelsen Gottlieb, known as Karl Dane, was born on October 12, 1886, in Copenhagen, Denmark. He started as a carpenter before becoming a popular comedian and actor in silent films. With the advent of sound films, however, Dane faced challenges, particularly due to his Danish accent. After battling financial difficulties and personal hardship, Karl Dane chose to say goodbye on April 14, 1934. Charles Boyer, born on August 28, 1899, in Figeac, France, Charles Boyer was a French-American actor renowned for his romantic roles in films like Gaslight, 1944, and Algiers, 1938. He earned 4 Oscar nominations throughout his career. After the death of his wife from cancer in 1978, Boyer chose to say goodbye on August 26, 1978, from an overdose of Seconal, just 2 days before his 79th birthday. Gig Young, born Byron Ellsworth Barr on November 4, 1913, in St. Cloud, Minnesota, Gig Young was an American actor best known for his supporting roles. He won an Oscar for They Shoot Horses, Don't They? 1969, but struggled with alcoholism throughout his life. On October 19, 1978, Gig Young tragically chose to say goodbye after taking the life of his 5th wife. Gene Seberg, born on November 13, 1938, in Marshalltown, Iowa, was an American actress who became a major figure in French New Wave cinema, starring in Breathless, 1960. Also known for Saint Joan, 1957, Seberg was tragically targeted by FBI surveillance due to her civil rights activism. On August 30, 1979, Jean chose to say goodbye. Lori Bird, born on September 26, 1953, in Long Island, New York, Lori Bird was an American actress who appeared in films like Tulane Blacktop, 1971, and Annie Hall, 1977. She was also in a relationship with musician Art Garfunkel. At just 25 years old, Lori quietly stepped away from it all on June 15, 1979. Don Barry, born Donald Barry de Acosta on January 11, 1912, in Houston, Texas, was an American actor known for his roles in Western films, particularly B-Westerns where he was often billed as Red Barry. With over 100 film appearances, Barry made a significant mark in Hollywood. He passed away on July 17, 1980. Rachel Roberts, born on September 20th, 1927, in Llanelli, Wales, Rachel Roberts was a Welsh actress known for her roles in films such as Saturday Night and Sunday Morning, 1960, and This Sporting Life, 1963, for which she earned Oscar nominations. Despite her success, Roberts struggled with alcoholism and depression throughout her life. She chose to say goodbye on November 26, 1980. Brenda Benet. Brenda Benet was born on August 14, 1945, in Hollywood, California, and was known for her work on TV shows like Days of Our Lives and The Incredible Hulk. She was married to actor Bill Bixby, and the tragic death of their son at the age of 6 contributed to her struggles with depression. Brenda sadly chose to say goodbye on April 7, 1982. Dalida, born on January 17, 1933, in Cairo, Egypt, Dalida was an Italian-French singer and actress who became a beloved figure in France and internationally. With over 170 million records sold, she enjoyed worldwide fame. However, after enduring several personal tragedies, Dalida struggled with depression. On May 3, 1987, Dalida chose to say goodbye after an overdose of barbiturates. Elizabeth Hartman, born on December 23, 1943, in Youngstown, Ohio, was an American actress known for her role in A Patch of Blue, 1965, for which she received an Oscar nomination, and her voice work in The Secret of Nim, 1982. Hartman battled mental illness throughout her life, and on June 10, 1987, she tragically chose to say goodbye after jumping from her apartment building. Joyce Jameson, born on September 26, 1932, in Chicago, Illinois, was an American actress known for her comedic roles in TV and film, including appearances on The Andy Griffith Show. She also worked as a voice actor. On January 16, 1987, Joyce Jameson chose to say goodbye after an overdose of drugs and alcohol. Betty Mars, born on July 30th, 1944, in Paris, France, Betty Mars was a French singer and actress who became popular in the 1960s and 1970s. She is best known for songs like Come Comedy and her appearances in films. Despite her success, she struggled with personal problems throughout her life. Betty quietly stepped away from it all on August 20th, 1989. David Rappaport, born November 23, 1951, in London, England, was a British actor known for his role in Time Bandits, 1981, and the TV series The Wizard. He also appeared in L.A. Law. Known for his dwarfism, Rappaport faced personal struggles with depression. Tragically, on May 2, 1990, David chose to say goodbye. Jill Bennett, born on December 24, 1931, in Penang, Malaysia, Jill Bennett was a British actress known for her stage and film work, particularly her collaborations with playwright John Osborne, to whom she was married. She is remembered for her role in The Charge of the Light Brigade, 1968. On October 4, 1990, Jill chose to say goodbye after an overdose of sleeping pills. Brad Davis, born November 6, 1949, in Tallahassee, Florida, was an American actor best known for his role in Midnight Express, 1978, which earned him a Golden Globe nomination. He also starred in the TV miniseries Roots. Davis contracted HIV and faced the challenges of battling AIDS. On September 8, 1991, Brad quietly stepped away from it all after an overdose. Todd Armstrong, born July 25, 1937, in Missouri, Todd Armstrong was an American actor known for his role as Jason in Jason and the Argonauts, 1963. His career was relatively limited, though he remains a notable figure for his portrayal of the heroic lead. Todd chose to say goodbye on June 17, 1992. Hervé Villechaize, born on April 23, 1943, in Paris, France, Hervé Villechaize was a French-American actor best known for his roles in The Man with the Golden Gun, 1974, and the TV series Fantasy Island as Tattoo. Villequez struggled with health problems and career difficulties throughout his life. On September 4th, 1993, he tragically chose to say goodbye. Margot Hemingway, born on February 16, 1954, in Portland, Oregon, Margot Hemingway was an American fashion model and actress and the granddaughter of the famous author Ernest Hemingway. She is remembered for her roles in films like Lipstick, 1976, and for her successful modeling career. Margot struggled with alcoholism, bulimia, and depression throughout her life. Sadly, she chose to say goodbye on July 1st, 1996. Brian Keith, born on November 14th, 1921, in Bayonne, New Jersey, was an American actor known for his role in The Parent Trap, 1961, and the TV series Family Affair. Over a 50-year career, he appeared in numerous films and TV shows, becoming a beloved figure. After struggling with lung cancer, Brian quietly stepped away from it all on June 24, 1997. David Strickland, born on October 14, 1969, in Glen Cove, New York, was an American actor known for his role in the TV series Suddenly Susan alongside Brooke Shields, and for his role in Forces of Nature, 1999. Strickland struggled with bipolar disorder and substance abuse. On March 22, 1999, he tragically chose to say goodbye. Roy Hamilton, born November 14, 1943, Lois Hamilton was an American actress and model, known for her small roles in films and TV. She was also a Playboy playmate. Though her career was limited in terms of major roles, she made her mark in the industry. Lois chose to say goodbye on November 18, 1999. Justin Pierce, born March 21, 1975, in London, England, Justin Pierce was a British-American actor and skateboarder, known for his roles in Kids, 1995, and Next Friday, 2000. He was also part of the skateboarding scene before transitioning into acting. Tragically, Justin quietly stepped away from it all on July 10, 2000. Donna Blato, born on November 7, 1964, in Maywood, California, was an American actress best known for her role as Kimberly Drummond on the TV series Different Strokes. After the show ended, Dana faced struggles with drug addiction and legal troubles. On May 8, 1999, Dana tragically chose to say goodbye after an overdose of prescription drugs. Richard Farnsworth, born on September 1, 1920, in Los Angeles, California, was an American actor and stuntman who began acting later in life, not until his 50s. He was known for his roles in Comes a Horseman, 1978, and The Straight Story, 1999, earning Oscar nominations for both. After battling terminal prostate cancer, Richard chose to say goodbye on October 6, 2000. Jonathan Brandis, born April 13, 1976, in Danbury, Connecticut, Jonathan Brandis was an American actor who gained fame as a teen heartthrob for his role in the TV series Sequest DSV and films like The Never-Ending Story 2, 1990. Struggling with the transition from child star to adult roles, Jonathan quietly stepped away from it all on November 12, 2003. Leslie Chung, born September 12, 1956, in Hong Kong, was a renowned singer and actor, widely recognized as one of the most prominent figures in Asian entertainment. Known for films like A Better Tomorrow, 1986, and Farewell My Concubine, 1993, he was admired for his talent. Despite his public success, Leslie struggled with depression. On April 1, 2003, he chose to say goodbye. Miroslava Stern, born on February 26, 1926, in Prague, Miroslava Stern was a talented Czech-Mexican actress who rose to stardom in Mexican cinema. She is best remembered for her roles in Dona Diabla, 1950, and The Criminal Life of Archibaldo de la Cruz, 1955. Tragically, Miroslava chose to say goodbye on March 9, 1955, at the young age of 29 after an overdose of sodium pentothal. George Reeves, born on January 5, 1914, in Woolstock, Iowa, is best known for playing Superman in the 1950s TV series Adventures of Superman. He also had a notable appearance in Gone with the Wind, 1939. On June 16, 1959, George Reeves quietly stepped away from it all after a gunshot wound to the head at his Beverly Hills home. Marilyn Monroe, born on June 1, 1926, in Los Angeles, California. Monroe became one of the most iconic actresses of Hollywood, known for her roles in films like Some Like It Hot, The 7-Year Itch, and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Despite her immense success, she struggled with personal challenges, including substance abuse. Marilyn chose to say goodbye on August 5, 1962, at the age of 36. Pedro Armendariz, born on May 9, 1912, in Mexico City, Mexico, Pedro Armendariz was a beloved Mexican-American actor known for his roles in The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, 1948, and Fort Apache, 1948, along with appearances in international films such as From Russia with Love, 1963. After a distinguished career, Pedro Armendariz chose to say goodbye on June 18, 1963, after being diagnosed with cancer. Inger Stevens, born Inger Stensland on October 18, 1934, in Stockholm, Sweden, Inger Stevens was a Swedish-American actress known for her roles in the TV series The Farmer's Daughter and films like The World, The Flesh, and The Devil, 1959. Throughout her life, she faced struggles with depression. Sadly, Inger chose to say goodbye on April 30, 1970. Tony Hancock, born May 12, 1924 in Southam, England, was a renowned British comedian famous for his Hancock's Half-Hour radio and TV series. Known for his portrayal of a morose, pessimistic character, Hancock's real life was marred by struggles with alcoholism and depression. He tragically chose to say goodbye on June 25, 1968. George Sanders, born on July 3, 1906, in St. Petersburg, Russia, to English parents, George Sanders was a British actor renowned for his suave villain roles in films such as All About Eve, 1950, for which he won an Academy Award. He also starred in Rebecca, 1940, and The Picture of Dorian Gray, 1945. After a distinguished career, George Sanders chose to say goodbye on April 25, 1972. Edward Platt, born on February 14, 1916, in Staten Island, New York, was an American actor best known for playing the Chief in the TV series Get Smart, 1965 to 1970. He also appeared in films like North by Northwest, 1959. On March 19, 1974, Edward quietly stepped away from all. Mary Ure, born on February 18, 1933, in Glasgow, Scotland, Mary Ure was a British actress known for her stage and film work, including Look Back in Anger, 1959, and Sons and Lovers, 1960, for which she received an Oscar nomination. She was married to playwright John Osborne and later to actor Robert Shaw. Mary Ure chose to say goodbye on April 3, 1975. Stanley Adams, born on April 7, 1915, in New York City, was an American actor best known for his character roles in TV and film, including the Star Trek episode The Trouble with Tribbles. He was also a screenwriter. After struggling with health and financial problems, Stanley Adams chose to say goodbye on April 27, 1977. Spencer Charters. Spencer Charters, born on September 25, 1875, he was a beloved character actor known for his roles in over 220 films and on radio. He often portrayed roles like befuddled judges, doctors, and clerks. Following the death of his wife in 1941, Charters experienced emotional turmoil and, on January 25, 1943, he quietly stepped away from it all, leaving a legacy of heartfelt performances. Lupe Velez, born on July 18, 1908, was a celebrated actress, singer, and dancer. Known as the Mexican Spitfire, she made a lasting impact on both Hollywood and the vaudeville scene, starring in films like The Gaucho, 1927, and the Mexican Spitfire series. Despite a career filled with success, Vaudeville faced personal struggles and chose to say goodbye on December 14, 1944. Carol Landis, born on January 1, 1919, in Fairchild, Wisconsin, was a famous actress and singer, known for her pin-up status during World War II. She starred in films such as 1 Million BC, 1940, and I Wake Up Screaming, 1941. Despite her fame, Landis faced numerous personal and financial struggles. She chose to say goodbye on July 5, 1948, at the age of 29.